What do you do with freedom? I know so many women who want to be free from diets, gimmicks, and quick fixes. They want to be free from worrying about their weight and constantly trying something new or trying and failing at things. But they don't know what to do with that freedom. Once they have it, what do they do with it? How do I live free? I have created this space to help women learn how to live fit and free because so many people think that if I don't diet, if I'm not working hard enough, if I'm not constantly watching my weight or monitoring my weight, then I'm going to be unhealthy, that I'm going to gain weight, that I can't trust myself to live a healthy life without someone else telling me how to live it and what to do, what to eat, when to eat, how to exercise, and all of those things. Because we have been, it's just been ingrained in us to think that we must spend our lives working hard, working out, losing weight, and if we're not on a diet, if we're not following a plan, then we must not be working hard enough. We're not doing it right. It's never going to work. And the thing is, and what I want to let you know is there is a way to live a fit and healthy life without all of those things. You can live fit and free. And a lot of people say, well, what is that? What is living fit and free? You say you help women do that, but what does that look like? And that simply means learning how to, again, adapt healthy habits, live a healthy life that is free from diets, gimmicks, and quick fixes. It's free from someone else telling you what to eat and when to exercise, because you and the Holy Spirit in you knows you better than anyone else. But I do know that it takes a while. This week's devotion that I wrote on Sunday, I talked about reentry programs, right? People who, have been incarcerated for a long time, get used to, maybe a set schedule. They are contained to a small space. They have people telling them what to do and when they can do this and all of these parameters. And so when they walk out of that, they don't know what to do with freedom, and that's understandable. That's why there are reentry programs. That's why there are people to help that transition. And when I allowed God to set me free from the noise about weight loss and the worries about weight loss, He had to take me through my own reentry program. He had to first help me see the truth in His Word. And I had to start to learn that and apply that to my life. And then I started learning how to implement healthy habits in a way that wasn't obsessive, in a way that was not controlling, in a way that didn't lead me to guilt and shame if, I didn't do, everything right and all that kind of stuff. He led me to learning how to enjoy exercise and movement and doing it for the sake of just feeling good and feeling energy rather than, calculating the calories in and then calculating how many calories I needed to burn to negate what I had eaten and all of that kind of thing. But we have to let God set us free. It is the brave step. It is the courageous step to walking out of what I call, just like the Israelites were in the desert and they were circling that mountain. And I circled a mountain of diets and gimmicks and quick fixes. And when I stepped foot, I wanted to be out of that desert. I wanted to stop that. But at the same time, once I stepped out, it took me a while to figure out what to do. I had to continue to hold on to the Lord's hand. I had to continue to follow Him on that path that He was leading me on and trust that He knew so much better than we do. And He has a better plan for us. And part of that, like I said, was, first spending that time in his word and really soaking in those words of how much he loves and accepts us the way that we are. And those words teaches us to accept ourselves the way that he created us and see ourselves the way that he does, that he did a good job in creating us. And then we get confident in that and confident to make the choices that we need to make to live that healthy life. So I just want to encourage you that there is a way to live fit and free, and you can find freedom. But if you're wondering, what do you do with that? Read my devotion, check out my website. There are some resources, there are words of encouragement there. And then, you can come over to Facebook, find me there. I have a free Facebook group for women, and of course, other ways to work with me if you want some help to implement that healthy life and to learn how to live fit and free. Because it is possible. Freedom is possible. It is the goal for us to live in freedom, but you can be healthy while you do it. Living in freedom doesn't mean, throwing caution to the wind and just, not caring. In fact, you start to take more ownership of who you are and whose you are and how God created you, and learn to honor it in that special way. So I just encourage you that freedom is available to you. And I pray that you'll take that courageous step and start walking in freedom, because that is the best path to be on.